Hey guys, welcome back to MMA Library. Today in MMA and UFC news, Gilbert Burns calls out Colby Covington following an impressive win over Neil Magny at UFC 283. Here's what Burns had to say about the potential fight in a recent interview.
The Ultimate Fighter idea, I like. Look, I'm curious, like with Colby, there's an interesting thing that happened when he started, it was in Brazil and called everyone what he did and stuff like that, and that was the start of his character. And then over the years, people sort of grew to like him. I'm curious, did you ever grow to like him, or have you always had a personal issue with him after what he said?
To be honest, I saw Colby three months and a half ago. I was in the guitar. They have a Brazilian concert in Florida in the guitar. And I walked through him and I said, my wife was there saying, wait, I'm coming for it. And I was ready. I don't know what I was going to face. I said, what's up? And they, oh, I'm a huge fan, brother. He was super cool. I'm pretty honest right now. I don't have to lie. He was super cool. Oh, I'm a huge fan. You know, I'm a character. I just want to make money. I appreciate you. I know you have a beautiful family. And he was super cool. And it was getting even weird because he was over and over for over like 2 minutes. Bro, I like what you do, your last fight. And I was just like, man, look at this guy. But whenever I go to a fight, Neil Magny might be a very nice guy too. I have all due respect, but bro, whenever I'm in there, something on me clicks and you enemy, bro. I'm gonna finish. So I have nothing against Colby. I know what he's doing. I respect what he does. I don't agree. You do whatever you want. If that's helping you to make a living, do whatever you want. But I want to become a champion. I believe I'll become a champion. And he's the guy holding on that position. Or he say yes to that, to the tough. Or March is going to be 1 year that he fought Masvidal, right?
Yes.
Or kick that guy out of the ranks, out. And get my position back.
Islam Makhachev and Alexander Volkanovski face off for the first time in Australia. The two exchange words 3 weeks ahead of their scheduled fight at UFC 284 in Perth. Here's the footage. Following his impressive victory over Paul Craig this past weekend, Johnny Walker sends a message to all heavyweights, including John Jones.
You made a point to say that Daniel Cormier was an inspiration to you and you wanted to be like him. What is it about DC that you like so much?
Because champ, 2 belts, come on, it's my dream as well. And this guy did, and I want to be in his level one day, you know. I want to be a good wrestler as well, you know, improve all of my skills, bring it up, because I want to be there. I want to be ready to do what he did. I know it's a huge thing to do, you know. He's a special fight, you know. It's a really motivation, just not for me, but for everyone else. It's a big, big motivation, and I want to do what he did.
It's funny, right? Because everyone used to talk about maybe you're the guy to fight John Jones. Maybe that fight happens, but at heavyweight this time.
I'm coming. I'm still coming.
Michael Bisping reacts to Jamahal Hill winning the light heavyweight belt at UFC 283 this past weekend. Here's what Bisping had to say.
I mean, I am just blown away. The respect I have for Glover Teixeira is absolutely endless. What a legendary career. Now, listen, of course, the night belongs to Jamahal Hill. That was sensational. A record of 12-1, now 13-1. He only made his UFC debut, mixed martial arts debut in 2017. So by many accounts, in many ways, the man is still kind of a novice, but he's now the champion of the world. He sits on the throne in the light heavyweight division. And that fight right there, my God, just unbelievable. I mean, the combinations were beautiful. As I say, the takedown defense was on point. Yeah, he got taken down a couple of times. Even in the 5th round, he was taken down. He was mounted, but he managed to reverse it, okay? Excellent grappling defense, excellent takedown defense. On the feet, he was deadly. But he's going up against Glover Teixeira, a man that has no quit. Some of those shots would have taken other people out. We've seen some of the knockouts that Jamahal Hill has delivered. We've seen the Johnny Walker knockout time after time after time. That is the kind of power he possesses, and that is the kind of chin that Glover Teixeira has. Those head kicks were just brutal. But did Glover Teixeira look for a way out? No. lost for words, so inspired, and I am just so grateful that I got to watch Glover Teixeira. I mean, the man is just a legend. But still, as I say, the night belongs, should I say, to Jamahal Hill.
Chael Sonnen believes that the UFC is going to actually take away the chance for Gilbert Burns to fight for the title.
We know what we're going to do with Gilbert, right, guys? We don't need to pretend this. We know what we're going to do to him. We're going to screw him. So how are we going to screw him? We know we're not going to give him a world title fight. We know that he is the most willing guy. We know that he is willing to be the most active guy. We know that he's willing to go in there and fight with anybody, which is not characteristics and compliments that we could give to any other individual within 170 pounds. But we know we're not going to give him the world title fight. So let's just admit it right now. We're going to screw him. But to screw him, we've got to have two things. First off, we've got to have someone for him to fight next. And secondly, we've got to have somebody to fight for the belt next. As soon as we can establish those two things, we can screw Gilbert. And it's what we're going to do anyway. So let's just figure it out now. Who can we give Gilbert aside from the winner of Kamaru and Leon, which we know we're not going to do? Who do you want to give him? Go ahead. I'm waiting. I know we're not, as a community, going to come together and get behind Gilbert. We're going to force somebody else into it. We're going to say things like Khamzat Chimaev, who, by all intents and purposes, has left the division. So, you want to collectively get together on the internet and stick it up Burns' ass, which ultimately we will do as a community.
What do you guys think about Chael's comments? And do you think there's any chance we see Gilbert Burns fight for the belt in 2023? Let us know your opinion in the comment section. It was announced that Jose Aldo would be inducted into the UFC's Hall of Fame this past Saturday at UFC 283. Jose Aldo was in attendance during the event and was overcome with emotions when the announcement was revealed. Here's what Dana White had to say. Jose Aldo is the greatest featherweight of all time. From WEC to UFC, Jose helped us build the sport of MMA and the UFC as a brand. He changed the perception of the smaller weight classes and what they could accomplish inside the octagon. It would be an honor to induct him in the UFC Hall of Fame this summer. Conor McGregor took to Twitter to voice his opinion on Aldo's induction, posting, "Earned." Speaking at UFC 283, Jose Aldo spoke about a possible rematch with McGregor. Maybe back in the day it would have been an awesome event, but not today, you know? I do have a lot of respect for him. We're friends, you know? We even follow each other on Instagram. We exchange dialogue there. Some fans come up to me and say, "Do you still want to beat McGregor?" And I say, "How can I do that? That's the guy that gave me the most money." But I have nothing but respect for McGregor now. Big John and Josh from the Weighing In podcast give their opinion on a potential boxing match between Francis Ngannou and Tyson Fury.
Here are comments from Tyson Fury about the potential of a fight with Ngannou. Tyson says, "Francis Ngannou, I know you're out of contract with the UFC. Want to earn some big boy money? Come and see the Gypsy King. Let's do a big fight for the baddest MFer on the planet. Let's kick it up spicy. In a cage, 4-inch gloves under Queensberry rules, and let's have a badass referee like I or Mike Tyson."
But there's no difference for him if it's in a cage. Cage doesn't make a difference for Tyson Fury.
He does bounce off the ropes a little bit. He does kind of like
into those.
He does lean into them a little bit. It will make a little bit of a difference, a little bit.
True.
And the 4-ounce gloves will definitely make a difference. Huge difference, because the ability the way he blocks with punches, the way he rolls with punches and blocks punches with his big gloves.
I like
that ain't gonna work though.
That
ain't gonna work. The fact that he's even open to this, I love him.
Oh yeah,
I love him. Tyson Fury is hands down my favorite boxer right now.
Jiri Prochazka sends a warning message to Jamahal Hill following Hill's impressive victory over Glover Teixeira to secure the light heavyweight title this past Saturday. Prochazka shared the following message to Instagram.
"Congratulations. I'm coming. I'm coming!"
Brandon Moreno talks about his backstage run-in with Pantoja following his victory at UFC 283. Here's the clip.
We heard people saying that there was some kind of talk and altercation with Pantoja after the fight backstage. As I saw a video of you guys hugging each other. How was this got with him?
So, yeah, he came with me and he was very, very friendly with me, to be honest. When everything started, he came with me and said, like, "Hey, man, today I feel so happy for you. Congrats for the belt, whatever." And in that point, everything was fine. There, he started to ask me, like, "Hey, but when is our fight? Like, in 2 months, 3 months? Tell me right now." Like, man, like, I don't know, to be honest. You know? And then he started to look a little bit aggressive, to be honest. But man, my only point was like, man, just let me enjoy today, man. Just give me today. Just let me have this moment with my friends, with my training partners, with my wife, with my manager, and then we can make another circus and use social media and the trash talk if you want. I don't know, but just give me this moment. But what's my only point?
Guys, thanks so much for checking out the video. If you like the content we do here on this channel, don't forget to like and subscribe to MMA Library for all the latest MMA and UFC news. We'll see you in the next video.